Hello everyone, and welcome back to Information Technology Essentials. In this lesson, we're going to look at an introduction to the C programming language. So let's go ahead and take a look. So exactly what is C? The C programming language is a compiled language that's been in use since the early 1970s. So there's tons of legacy code out there. It's been used for a very long time on a lot of different applications. Maybe not so many new applications, but there are some specialized use cases where C really shines through, and we'll talk about that a little bit later in this presentation. Since it's a compiled language, the resulting code is very fast. So it takes a while to compile the code, but the resulting code is really a machine level code that's optimized for that particular platform. So the output from C is extremely fast. There are also many free compilers available for almost every platform out there. You can go out to the to take a look at the GCC, the GNU C compiler, and I put the link here at gcc.gnu.org. And there are also tons of supporting tools and libraries out there for development. So if you're starting a project, there are all kinds of things to help you out and specialized libraries to do all kinds of things. As far as the history of C, the C programming language was developed in the early 1970s by Dennis Ritchie, who's pictured here at Bell Laboratories. And C is derived from an earlier programming language called B, and C's predecessor, BCPL, or Basic Combined Programming Language. So C was derived over a series of earlier programming languages in the 70s by Dennis Ritchie and others at Bell Laboratories. C is widely accepted as the foundation of modern programming language, such as C++, Java, C#, you name it. Really, the standard for most modern programming languages was provided by the C language and the techniques that were used in the 70s, 80s, and 90s as C matured. And ANSI C was the first standardization in 1989, ANSI X.3 159 1989, and there's plenty of other standardizations that it's undergone several revisions since then. So that's really the history, a brief history of the C programming language and how it got developed. So let's take a look at some of the advantages of programming in C. C is very portable, meaning that programs can be compiled on a variety of platforms with few or no modifications. And I mentioned earlier in this presentation that there are C compilers for virtually every type of machine that's out there. C is also one of the faster programming languages in terms of execution speed, which makes it ideal for applications that require fast performance. So things like operating system kernels or embedded hardware where you really need fast or near real-time performance, C is ideal because it compiles down into machine code that's optimized for that particular platform. Also, C has a relatively small and simple syntax, making C programs easier to read, understand, and debug. So it also makes an ideal teaching language as well. So for that first programming language where you're trying to learn constructs, C is an ideal for that. Also coupled with you can easily get free compilers for it. C is ideal for use in operating systems development and embedded systems. We'd already talked about that, but the Linux kernel, for example, is written in C, so it has some key, very important usages in industry today. And also C offers a system for advanced memory management. Many modern languages, such as .NET, take care of memory management and garbage collection for you, but C, you can do it manually. So it's kind of a little bit of a double-edged sword. It allows you to do memory management, but then it means you also have to manage that in your program, which can add some complexity. But if you need to get to that kind of level, C is the language for you. So as far as the limitations of C, just to expand on what I was just talking about, C's lack of garbage collection means that memory management must be done manually, which can increase the complexity of C programs and make them more difficult to debug. So that's the downside of the memory management side, is it really does add more complexity to your code. However, if you really need that function, then you need it in the application. C also lacks any kind of object-oriented concepts that are present in other languages like C# and Java. So if you're really looking for object-oriented abstraction to make your program easier to read and easier to maintain, C really lacks those concepts. It's more of a flat development language. In summary, C is a powerful and efficient programming language that has been around for decades. Despite its strengths, C has some limitations that you should take into consideration when you're writing programs. So again, if you're looking for things like object orientation, it's not present in C. But ultimately, C remains an important language for any programmer looking to build fast and efficient applications. Well, that's it for our introduction to C. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye-bye. Thank you for your interest in this video. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up button. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel, and you can check out my classes on my website at courses.destinedlearning.com. Thanks again, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.